What up, my dudes? So, got another 1,000 round review. This one, we're going to be going over the Griffin Armament GHS. It's their heads up red dot. Very cool optic. I was very interested in this because it is very similar to EOTech. Huge window on it. Very similar in weight. Super like robust build on it. Thing's a freaking tank. Did not disappoint. It's very heavy, so it's 12 ounces, just the red dot. But yeah, I thought it looked super cool, honestly, more than anything. It's a very cool looking red dot. So first thing I noticed out of the box that I absolutely loved is it has built-in flip caps. It has these little plastic covers that actually wrap around. I really like that Griffin Armament does this. They did this on their T2 clone as well. It was rubber caps instead. These are plastic that actually snap down in place, which are a very cool feature, especially if you're wanting to practice occluded dot training on your rifle. You can just throw down the front cap on that. That way it blocks the lens and you can practice shooting both eyes open. Make sure that your red dot skills are where they need to be and you're target focused, not dot focused. I believe it is a 3 MOA dot that is on this thing. If you have it super bright, it is going to look like that 3 MOA, but if you're running it kind of at the mid level, I'm looking at it right now, it really kind of sizes down quite a bit. It looks more like a 2 MOA to me. I do have an astigmatism, so if I am not target focused, I will see the little teardrop instead of a round circle. But if I'm target focused, it doesn't bug me. And you can kind of see through the footage that I'm showing you today that I had no problem making hits with this thing. So great optic. I loved it. Ran it for 1,000 rounds. Ran it on the shorty. And then on the 16-inch carbine you're seeing right here. Yeah, just a super solid optic. The one thing I will say, I'm really trying to have one bad thing about every product I review. I will say when I was zeroing this thing, if I was not perfectly aligned behind the red dot, when I was zeroing it at 50, I did notice that the hits were impacting like a ½ inch to the left. And that was because my eyesight was not completely behind the optic. And so the parallax was shoving the dot over just a little bit to the left. This is very normal with all red dots. This is not just a Griffin Armament thing. That is the reason why the EOTech holographic sight is so expensive and popular, is because it has a zero parallax, because it is actually projecting the reticle on there instead of having like a dot that is getting shown onto the lens. It is actually projecting. I don't know all the technical scientific terms for that, but just EOTechs are a holographic sight that is projected, and so that's why it has no parallax. So that's one bad thing I'll say about the Griffin, but that is par for the standard on any red dot you get on the market. So, like I said, I was kind of nitpicking for something to say bad about it. Yeah, it's super solid, man. It's got a huge window, makes it really easy for getting on target. I'm a really big fan of having big windowed optics. They just seem to work better with both eyes open, with getting on target. More than anything, I love the look of them. They just look way cooler on your rifle than mini optics, in my opinion. I tried to love the T2 standalone red dot. It's just not my thing. I like the big chunky guys, and I also just like heavy rifles in general. So the bigger red dot optics like this are what I prefer. So yeah, there's not much else to say. It's a great red dot. It's coming in at about $390 or so. I think it's definitely worth the money if you're looking for a heavy duty, very robust. Like when you hold this thing, it's a tank. You can tell they put in a lot of time into kind of reinforcing this thing so it could take some pretty serious hits and keep on chugging along. But yeah, like I said, there's not much bad for me to say about it. Thing's a tank. Thing looks freaking awesome. Yeah. All good, other than a slight bit of parallax. That's pretty standard for all red dots. Wish I had more bad to say, honestly. But yeah, so that's 1,000 round reviews. Did great. I actually sold this to one of the viewers and sold it for like $200. That's kind of going to be the new standard I do with optics I review. I got this at a discounted price from Griffin. I paid for it, but at a discounted price. And I sold it for a good amount of money to be able to cover the cost of the ammo for testing. So that's going to be kind of the new standard with the channel. If I get optics sent out for review, or if I'm getting them on a discount, usually if they're not just going to be like my main optic after I'm done testing it, I'll throw it up for a raffle, or I'll sell it to a viewer for a ridiculously low price so somebody can get a sweet optic for super cheap. Yeah, and the raffle winner got picked, and this optic got sold, but what I'm trying to say is more is to come. There'll be more raffles for stuff that I'm testing, and really good deals on stuff that I'm just done using and I don't need to use it anymore. So stay tuned, guys. And again, that collaboration I'm doing with the website, that's coming out real soon here. Lots of good deals, lots of good discounts are coming. So stay tuned, guys. Lots more stuff to come. Thanks.